And a good Monday morning to you. The heat wave is finally over, but
now here comes the rain. It's July 6th. This is today. Summer soaker. Tens of millions waking up this morning to a deluge. More than half a foot of rain expected in some areas, sparking fears of flash flooding today, all on the heels of that stifling heat and powerful storms that caused widespread power outages during the holiday weekend. Travelers heading home from the force facing flight cancellations and delays. We are tracking all of it. High stakes. President Trump preparing to head overseas for key talks with NATO allies and a face-to-face with Ukraine's President Zelensky, while Russia launches a new large-scale attack overnight. We are live at the White House. Red card reversal. The U.S. men's top scorer suddenly cleared to play. After a phone call to the head of FIFA from President Trump, a major boost ahead of tonight's do-or-die game for the U.S. All the highlights from the World Cup knockout round just ahead. Splash landing.
We have a plane down on the water. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
A seaplane with several people on board comes down hard in New York's bustling East River. The frightening moments recorded by a passenger inside that plane. We are live with that dramatic water rescue and the investigation into what went wrong. Those stories plus party foul, a new warning about a scam on the rise using fake invitations to steal your information. What to know before you click RSVP. And her newlywed era. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding guests revealing new details about the couple's secret ceremony.
It was magical, man, magical.
From the vows to the legends who rocked the reception, all the glitz and glamour from the fairy tale night. Today, Monday, July 6th, 2026.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Today. Nice to have you with us on a Monday morning.
let me tell you, we've had a heck of a run these last few days here in America. Turning 250.
Yeah.
Taylor and Travis shutting down New York City.
The World
night
Cup.
Before the World Cup.
I know. And we've got the weather to talk about, too, that, unprecedented heat wave. And now over 60 million Americans under flood alerts today as heavy rains and strong winds trigger dangerous conditions across the Northeast and Midwest.
The storm's threatening to delay holiday travelers still trying to make their way home from those 4th of July celebrations. This new round of extreme weather coming directly on the heels of this weekend's record heat wave.
We've got it all covered for you, including Dylan's forecast. But let's get started with NBC's Aaron McLaughlin, who's in Paramus, New Jersey this morning. Hey, Aaron, good morning.
Hey, Savannah, good morning. That's right. After a weekend of extreme heat and severe storms, folks are waking up to a real mess. Check out this street in New Jersey. As you can see over there, a storm sent that tree crashing down across this roadway into that house, taking out the power line along with it. This morning, it's all about the rain here in the Northeast, with concerns of flooding throughout the day. It's a summer of wild weather that shows no signs of letting up.
Overnight, serious summer storms slamming the Northeast, threatening Monday morning commutes for millions of people.
Oh, my God.
After causing trouble at airports, with ground stops and mounting delays across the country. The big problem? Rain, and a lot of it. In New York City, officials warning heavy downpours could dump 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour. And that threat of rising waters extending outside the Big Apple, with 61 million people across 10 states waking up under a flood alert. The severe storms capping off a weekend of Independence Day celebrations, hampered by hazardous weather. Heavy rain and lightning delaying President Trump's speech on Saturday night, as well as the massive fireworks show on the National Mall. New York City's annual Macy's firework extravaganza not only had to be moved up to avoid oncoming storms, but the pyrotechnics ignited a brief blaze on the Brooklyn Bridge. Around the country, bolts of lightning joining fireworks to light up the night sky. All of it coming on the heels of a deadly summer scorcher, with at least 25 suspected heat-related deaths so far. In D.C., multiple people attending the Salute to America 250 taken away on stretchers and treated for apparent heat-related emergencies, as millions nationwide tried to seek relief from the sun.
It's hot. Like the walk from my workplace to my car, terrible.
Across the country, hundreds of thousands of folks are without power. Here in the Northeast, the concern again today is with that flooding, folks out on the road. Officials are urging anyone driving that if they come across a road covered in water, do not drive through it. It could be a lot deeper than you think. An important tip as folks are heading home from that big weekend. Savannah?
All right, Aaron, thank you very much.
Well, the timing of those storms could not be worse for the millions of folks making their way home after the holiday weekend. NBC's Maggie Vespa is at Chicago's O'Hare Airport with a look at the conditions there and at other airports around the country. Maggie, good morning.
Craig, good morning. From the home stretch of this record-smashing holiday weekend, and check this out. We're going to zoom out a little bit. This line looks like it. This is the general boarding line here at O'Hare. It stretches like at least 100 feet back behind our camera. O'Hare is always busy at this time of the morning, but I've truly never seen the line this long. This is expected to be one of the busiest one of the busiest 4th of July weekends in the last 15 years. Obviously, as Aaron points out, Mother Nature not making it easy. Even without that, TSA says some 2.9 million people passed through their checkpoints yesterday. Today, cancellation-wise, delay-wise, we're already seeing them soar into the hundreds nationwide. This after close to 10,000 flights were delayed yesterday. The FAA, TSA reminding people to get to the airport early, check their flight status ahead of time, and definitely download their airline's app early again in case you need to rebook your flight today. But obviously, fingers crossed, Frank.
It's good tips. And for someone who has been at O'Hare covering stories for as long as you have, for you to say that's the longest line, that's saying something. The skies are covered. Let's talk about the roads, Maggie. We know this is also a huge driving holiday. What's it looking like for folks hitting the road now?
Yeah, it definitely is a huge driving holiday. Some 61 million Americans hitting the roads. They're expected to be incredibly congested as well, because obviously you have people going back to work too. Experts basically recommend, as always, getting your drive in early, hitting the road in the morning. So basically as soon as you can. The good news is for your wallets, the price of gas is now down to $3.80 a gallon on average nationwide. That's down some 50 cents in the last month or so. The states with the lowest averages, Indiana, Texas, and Oklahoma. So if you're passing through those states, might be wise to fill up this morning. Greg.
All right. Maggie Vespa for us there in Chicago. Maggie, thank you.
Now let's go over to Dylan, the hardest working woman in television, to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day.
I know.
4th of July. I know. I mean, just
You've been working very hard yourself.
I mean, anyway.
It's just a jumble.
Yes,
Lots of celebrations.
And the weather is not giving you a break either.
It's not. It's very, I mean, look at down, moving through Maryland into Delaware. There is nothing, and then all of a sudden there's something. Torrential downpours, cloud-to-ground lightning. You go farther north, up across New York, into Connecticut, across Long Island, we have heavy pockets of rain, and that's going to be the forecast for the rest of the day, because we have a stationary front where these storms continue to pop up and develop. So flash flood warnings in red here in that area I just showed you. 61 million people impacted by the potential for flooding today. And we do have a moderate risk of seeing that flash flooding, especially across southern Connecticut, across Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, and across Long Island, too, where along this frontal boundary, this stationary front, we will see these waves pass through and produce those heavier torrential downpours. The ground already kind of saturated from those heavy storms we saw across New Jersey and parts of New England yesterday and Saturday, but we are going to see the potential for that flooding because the ground is just totally saturated. Then as we go into tomorrow, that threat shifts a little farther to the south across Virginia and into the Carolinas. So how much rain could we see? I'd say a widespread 2 to 3 inches, sometimes that amount of rain falling in just 1 hour, so really heavy rain falling. But some areas, especially up across southern New England, could see about 8 inches of rain. So that's why we do have that flooding potential.
All right, Dylan, thank you.
To Washington we go now, where President Trump is preparing for a high-stakes trip abroad. The president's scheduled to travel to Turkey later today for a NATO summit, which includes a sit-down with Ukraine's president. The trip following a busy holiday weekend filled with patriotism, politics, and, yes, A weather scare there in the nation's capital, too. NBC senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez was there for all of it. Gabe, good morning.
Craig, good morning. A senior U.S. official says President Trump is set to meet with the leaders of Ukraine and Syria during the trip. But what many will be watching is how the president interacts with NATO allies, the same countries he's repeatedly slammed for not doing more to help in the Iran war. This morning, President Trump getting ready for a high-stakes NATO summit in Turkey, a potentially pivotal moment for the wars in Iran and Ukraine. Over the weekend, President Trump speaking to both Russia's Vladimir Putin and Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky. But complicating peace efforts, a new round of deadly Russian strikes on Ukraine's capital overnight. The summit will also test the U.S.'s relationship with European allies. The president has long railed against them for not spending enough, but is increasingly frustrated with NATO's lack of support for the Iran war. Trump saying this last month.
I just want their loyalty. We don't need their money. We don't need anything.
It all comes as he's facing new fallout from his wide-ranging speech celebrating America's 250th birthday. A dress that veered from patriotism
This is only the dawn of the golden age of America.
To politics.
America will never be a communist country. Won't happen.
His speech was delayed after a storm threat prompted authorities to evacuate the National Mall for hours, telling people to rush to nearby federal buildings.
This is the National Museum of African American History and Culture. It reached capacity, and so hundreds of people, including many families, ended up waiting here outside for the storms to pass.
Eventually, the show did go on with a spectacular fireworks display around midnight. Another incident earlier in the day is also making headlines. Hundreds of masked white supremacists marched through the streets of the nation's capital, chanting and waving Confederate flags. This striking photo shows a woman surrounded by marchers on the D.C. Metro. The Interior Secretary responding.
Certainly, what they stand for is nothing that I could possibly agree with, but one of the foundational principles of the United States, which makes democracy messy, is free speech.
Meanwhile, in the latest battle in the culture wars, the White House is blasting one of the nation's top museums. A newly released report by its Domestic Policy Council accuses the Smithsonian's leadership, especially at the National Museum of American History, of extreme political activism, arguing it has failed in the basic task of illuminating our heritage. The Smithsonian did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Craig.
Gabe Gutierrez from the White House. Gabe, thank you.
In Iran overnight, millions of people filled the streets of Tehran. Funeral processions began for the country's late supreme leader months after he was killed in the U.S. airstrike that started the war. Iran's new leaders using the days-long funeral to send a message to the United States. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel is in Tehran for us. Richard, good morning.
I'm right now in central Tehran, and this is the main event. After lying in state for 3 days, now the late supreme leader's body is being carried through the streets of this city.
Iranians today poured into the streets of Tehran to honor their Ayatollah and supreme leader Ali Khamenei, assassinated by the U.S. and Israel 4 months ago at the start of the war.
And right there in the truck is the body of the late supreme leader. There are millions of people gathered in Tehran. Organizers say this could be one of the biggest public funerals in modern history. It is also a political display, a way for the government to show that it is still in charge, that it has popularity, that it is successfully passed power from one generation to the next, from the late supreme leader to his son, who has not been seen so far at these festivities.
Iran hasn't offered an explanation for the absence of the new leader, Ayatollah Moshtaba. A senior Iranian official denied to NBC News media reports that he was badly injured or disfigured in the same attack that killed his father. I managed to speak to a member of Iran's powerful Revolutionary Guard. They almost never talk to foreign journalists.
Do you think the war is over, or do you think this is just a pause?
We believe this war ends when we avenge the blood of Sayyid Ali Khamenei and his soldiers. This war is not over for us, he said. Security was tight. Many of the roads in the Iranian capital city of 10 million were blocked.
We're going to see if we can get on top of this fire truck to get a wider view of the crowds.
After some negotiations, they let us up.
From up here, you can get a better view, just a sea of flags and crowds as far as the eye can see.
Not all Iranians support the government. This country is deeply divided. But today, at least, there were no voices of opposition, only massive, passionate displays of loyalty, grief, and anger.
This funeral procession is not ending today. After this, Khamenei will be brought to several locations in both Iran and Iraq before he is ultimately buried in his hometown, the Iranian city of Mashhad, on Thursday.
Richard Engel in Tehran. Thank you.
Back here, we turn now to a scary incident here in New York City over the holiday weekend. Passengers aboard a seaplane had to be rescued after it made a hard landing in the East River. You can see what's left of it right there. NBC's Valerie Castro joins us now from the banks of the East River with more on just what went wrong there. Valerie, good morning.
Hey, Craig, good morning. These seaplanes are often used, especially on the weekends, to shuttle people from New York City to places like the Hamptons on nearby Long Island. But this incident happening over a busy 4th of July holiday weekend with high traffic on the water and in the skies.
Frightening moments for passengers on a seaplane arriving in New York City. One person on board capturing this dramatic video as the plane made a hard landing in the city's East River.
The plane down on the water. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Video appearing to come from a nearby boat shows the moment the aircraft touched down on the water, bouncing multiple times before coming to a stop. The aircraft eventually tipping over on its side in the river between Manhattan and Brooklyn.
What happened?
Pontoon broke.
First responders rushing in by boat, rescuing all 7 passengers and the pilot, 2 of them said to have minor injuries but refusing medical treatment. A towboat later pulling the plane out of the area. The FAA writing in a statement the impact caused a wing strut to snap. That's the rod that connects the wings to the hull of the plane, helping to stabilize the wings and keep them from bending. Just last month, another seaplane became submerged further up the East River after a wave hit it during takeoff. The 2 people on that plane helped out of the water by a nearby boat. Experts say the seaplane in Sunday's incident, a Kodiak 100, has a solid safety record. And while rough landings like this are uncommon, they can happen if the aircraft hits a wave or choppy water.
Landing technique typically is determined to be the cause of most of these types of seaplane landing accidents.
At this point, we still don't know who the owner of the plane is, but experts tell us seaplanes can sometimes flip during a crash like this, making it incredibly dangerous for anyone on board. Luckily, though, in this case, everyone got out safely. The FAA is expected to release a preliminary incident report as soon as today. Craig?
All right. Thank goodness they're all okay. Valerie, thank you.
Let's go back over to Dylan. Her hot mess of a map over there.
It is a hot mess of a map after it's just been hot out there lately. And if you are traveling today, especially across the Northeast, we could see some delays on the roads. When you have that flash flooding, the water just ponds on the roadways very quickly. Don't drive through it if you can't judge just how deep it is. So that's mostly for the Northeast, but spotty showers all across the interior East Coast as well. We might have some flight delays because of the low ceiling, the bad visibility across New York, Philadelphia, down into D.C. And if you get stuck in some of those heavier downpours, we could see some delays in Detroit and down into Atlanta, too. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds. And that's your latest forecast.
Second best time in the morning?
All right, let's get to it, guys. We got a pop start sneak peek. It's been a year since Oasis, the band, is reunited and kicked off their sold-out comeback tour. Now we're getting a first look at a documentary showing all the behind-the-scenes of how the brothers, Liam and Noel Gallagher, came together after that 16-year hiatus.
I just don't see myself on stage with Liam. I just don't see it. The way it finished, unacceptable.
Most thought it would never happen, and some still aren't convinced.
It's going to be chaos.
Well, the documentary is titled Don't Look Back in Anger. It's set to feature a bunch of backstage camera work, the rehearsals, all the performances from the band's comeback tour. They did 41 shows, as well as Noel and Liam's first joint interview. That's the interesting part. First one they've done together in 20 years. That's usually where the punches fly if it's not happening on stage. We'll keep our eye out for that. It'll be out September 11th, both in theaters and on IMAX.
But I mean, their knockout dragouts were legendary.
Oh, legendary, yeah. I've seen them. I've seen it happen in my own eyes
Really?
multiple times. boost.
Wow.
One will just
You're
walk
like,
off.
here we go again.
Like,
What
yeah,
were
it's
they
like
fighting
siblings.
about?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Sing, who can't?
That's like the opposite of a morning boost, I guess, JB.
I know. Let's take it somewhere more peaceful. Okay, this morning the boost comes courtesy of Mother Nature, a true bird's eye view of a beautiful sight. Right after this.
What's coming up in Pop Start?
Well, we're counting down to the Odyssey. The A-list cast gathered for the premiere, and we're going to go behind the scenes after Check Your Local News and Weather.
It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, summer storms. Another round of severe weather on tap after a holiday weekend of scorching heat and heavy rain. Flight cancellations and delays already piling up this morning. We've got everything you need to know. Then Royal Summit. Princess Kate sharing pictures this morning of her incredible Three Peaks challenge, her family greeting her at the end, and the new details on Prince Harry's highly anticipated trip to the UK. And plus none. Details on a new scam making waves, phishing campaigns posing as party invitations in your email or text messages, what to watch out for and how you can protect yourself. All that, plus Beyonce dropping her first song in years. Harry Styles breaks records.
I want to thank Nile, Louis,
And meet the Ingalls.
Did you find someone to help build the house?
Yes.
New details on the Little House on the Prairie reboot today, Monday, July 6, 2026.
Visiting from Caledonia, Michigan.
Bonita Springs, Florida.
North City, Illinois. Marlow, Oklahoma. And Galena, Kansas. Today's Mark's birthday. After 40 years of watching, we made it to the Today Show. Celebrating our 30th anniversary.
Hi, Freddie and Tyler.
In Little Gasparilla Island, Florida.
Some proud sailors out there, and I mean, this is the time to be here. Well, other than the rain, but the tall ships are still docked around here. If you got a chance to get to this area, really worth checking out and come see our plaza, rain or shine.
Also got that big FIFA installation going on, too. So more on that coming up in just a few minutes. By the way, looking ahead to tomorrow here on Today, we're going to help you become a tech-savvy traveler this summer. Brian Chung is going to share the best tools, the best apps as well for navigating the airport, road trips, and hotels.
All right, let's get to your news, 8 o'clock, and we will start right there with those summer storms threatening to delay travelers still making their way home from the holiday weekend. More than 60 million Americans under flood alerts today from the Midwest to the Northeast. That is after heavy rains triggered flooding in Pennsylvania overnight. Dylan is here. She's tracking these severe storms. And for Al this morning, good morning again.
Good morning. Yeah, we're replacing the extreme heat now with these extreme storms, which we had over the weekend, and now we have more rain. But keep in mind, the ground is totally saturated, so any additional rainfall, which we're seeing out here across southern New England, down through Maryland into Delaware, that could lead to some flooding because of the ground being so full of water right now. We have flash flood warnings in red here east of Washington, D.C. We have flood watches in effect for 61 million people. Now, it won't rain every single second, but when it does rain, we could see rainfall rates of about 2 to 3 inches per hour, especially in this purple area through southern Connecticut, Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, across Long Island into New York City, too. But in blue, we do still have a slight risk of seeing some of that flooding. So if you're driving today, you get stuck in the heavier downpours, this could pond on the road very quickly. And we do have this stationary front, which is the reason why we'll be in and out of those heavier downpours throughout the day. Tomorrow, it shifts a little farther to the south. So areas like Virginia into North and South Carolina, that's where we'll see the rain tomorrow. But through the day, today and into tomorrow, we could see some areas picking up as much as 8 inches of rain, which is why we do have the potential for flooding.
That is a mess. All right, Bill. Thank you.
All right. Also this morning, Russia bombarded Ukraine's capital of Kyiv overnight with missiles and drone attacks. At least 11 people were killed. 2 high-rise residential buildings were hit, with emergency workers searching for survivors this morning. Those attacks coming ahead of an expected meeting between President Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky at this week's NATO summit in Turkey. Mr. Trump is traveling there later today.
Well, a Delta jet was hit by a firework as it prepared to land at Chicago's Midway Airport on July 4th.
Tower, we just had a firework hit our plane, Delta 1076, we're continuing. And we're just hoping it was just the mortar that went off underneath, but definitely felt the big bang.
Well, they kept it calm and cool, but the flight from Atlanta did land safely. Nobody was injured. Delta said the aircraft also not damaged. That's scary.
Now we turn to a major milestone for the royal family and Princess Kate's cancer recovery. New images this morning of Kate's family cheering on her recent hiking challenge as Prince Harry heads home to Britain this week. NBC's Molly Hunter is outside Buckingham Palace with the very latest on all of it. Molly, good morning.
Craig, good morning to you. I cannot wait to show you guys these photos. They're awesome. The whole Wales family there greeting Kate as she finished up that awesome Three Peaks challenge. It's also a big week for Prince Harry. We know he's coming over here. It now sounds like he is leaving Meghan and the kids back at home. Take a look.
This morning, new pictures show Kate, the Princess of Wales's triumphant finish of the Three Peaks Challenge. She summited all three of the UK's highest mountains in just 24 hours last week. And waiting for her at the bottom, her biggest cheerleaders, her three kids and husband, Prince William. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis all congratulating their mom. A major milestone in Kate's cancer recovery.
I'm so grateful to be here, to be strong enough to walk these hills.
She used the challenge to raise money for a cancer charity close to her heart. Hiking alongside her brother, James Middleton, he paid tribute to his sister's accomplishment, writing, "We talked about climbing mountains while you were in the hospital and about the incredible healing power that nature can have for both the body and the mind."
Kate's whole philosophy around nature is fascinating. She has long championed it as the answer to many mental health problems.
In recent days, she's also made a surprise visit to one of her favorite events, Wimbledon, alongside Great Britain tennis legend Andy Murray. And meanwhile, on the eve of what was potentially a major trip for the Sussex family, it now appears Kate's brother-in-law, Prince Harry, will be traveling solo to the UK. It would have been the second time Harry and Meghan had brought their kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, back to the UK since leaving in 2020. But now it seems it didn't quite work out.
Harry has taken the decision not to bring Meghan and the children to London. They had been planning to come, as we know. They may still join him in the UK outside of London, and this is based on his security concerns.
Harry is expected to touch down tomorrow, a busy calendar of charity events this week, but there's still no word on whether Harry will see the rest of his family, including King Charles and brother Prince William, or whether any kind of reconciliation will take place.
We will wait and see. Of course, Craig, we have asked the Sussex camp about any plans to see the rest of the family. We also understand now that when Harry is coming over solo this week, he will not be staying in any of the royal residences, none of the family homes. But you heard it from our royal commentator in that piece. It does sound like there might be a little chance that Meghan and the kids hop the pond, maybe meeting Harry for part of the trip, but outside of London. Craig?
Molly Hunter there. Molly, outside Buckingham Palace, thank you.
No, that's the tea. And Jenna's here with the boost.
Yes, there's a tea and a boost. They go well together. Okay, guys, did y'all catch this epic rainbow that appeared over New York City on Friday night? It felt like Mother Nature's treat after relentless heat and a severe thunderstorm pounded the city. And it caught the attention of air traffic controllers at Newark Airport who had to point out the view to incoming pilots.
Just need everybody out here to acknowledge this rainbow because this moment will never happen again in Newark.
It's almost a triple rainbow. Acknowledged. It's a good-looking rainbow. It's a solid rainbow. Hell yeah. You're not hallucinating. It's real.
It's so bright, it's reflecting on the ground. This never happens here. This should be a moment for everybody.
Good one.
Oh, do you not love how they all had sort of their own comments? I mean, it shows you that the beauty of Mother Nature is breathtaking to even sort of like the hardest, you know?
I love they're doing pilot talk too.
Yeah.
Acknowledge.
Could be a triplet. It's also kind of emblematic of what it's been like in New York City over the last
year.
Yeah,
kind of magical,
right?
Yeah.
Magical and also crazy weather.
Yes, it is. When Mother Nature still has a showstopper.
Yes.
All right, Carson, what you got?
All right, guys, the Queen is back. Beyonce dropped a brand new track, and the Beehive is buzzing about what's going to come next. After that, we're going to break it all down coming up in Pop Start.
All right. First, though, a new scam that it seems so inviting. It almost fooled our own Vicky Wynn, believe it or not. Vic is here to tell us what to watch for in today's consumer. We'll do that right after this.
We are back now with today's consumer, a new scam making the rounds. The FTC says to keep an eye out for bogus party invitations in your email and your text.
That's because they could be phishing for your personal information, and apparently they look very, very real. NBC's chief consumer investigative correspondent Vicki Nguyen here with a little bit more on how we can protect ourselves.
Yeah,
this one hits close to home for the Nguyen's because your husband almost got got.
Almost got got not 2 weeks ago. He gets this invite from a colleague at work, and it looks like very legit. You can see there, it's like a celebration of his career. It's maybe a retirement party. And he kind of took a pause, which is exactly what you should do. But you look at that, it had the Paperless Post, logo. It looked very legitimate. He just took a beat and he emailed the person and said, hey, are you having a party? And sure enough, the colleague was like, no, that's not me. I don't know how this happened. Someone might have hacked my email. But by then, it's too late. It's been sent out to everyone. And you can see why these are so effective, right? Because you get an invite, you want to open it, you want to see the details, you want to know what's going on. Everybody loves a party.
Right.
Exactly.
The kids' birthday parties come
totally by email invitation. So, and it's happening across Paperless Post, Evite, and Punchbowl, the big three. There are really two ways this scam works. So number one, you click on it, and it just seems like it doesn't really do anything. It's maybe a dead link, but what's happening is malware, that is bad software, might be downloading to your phone or your computer to steal information later on. Or the second way, which I think is a little more common, it's asking you for your username, for your password, for you to log in, for you to download so that you can see the details of the invitation. The FTC and all of these invite companies say that's bogus. You should not ever have to do that in order to see these details.
They look really real. Yes. Are there any tip-offs that it's not the real thing?
Right, so you want to take a beat and just look. Is the wording off? Is the spacing off? Does this look like any of your other email invitations? Something else you can do if you're actually on the computer at the time, take your mouse, use the cursor, and kind of hover over any of the links, because that will reveal where that link is going to take you. So if it's some weird, sketchy destination that doesn't end with Paperless Post or Evite.com or Punchbowl, that is also something you should delete right away. Anytime you're being asked to log in to download something, that is a red flag. Also, if it looks like it's coming from someone's personal email, a Gmail, a Yahoo account, that's not how these email invitations work. They go back to the main website. So the other last red flag here is if this isn't someone you've talked to in 5 or 10 years, or it's like a random neighbor you don't really know well, take a beat. Maybe if you see them in person, if you don't have their text information to confirm with them, don't click on it.
Right. If you haven't seen David since graduating from college, it's
exactly.
Like, maybe he's not inviting me to his backyard barbecue.
Exactly. Suddenly he wants to spend his whole 4th of July with you. No, probably not.
Are the companies themselves, are they doing anything to try and protect consumers?
Yeah, this has become so pervasive, Craig and Savannah, that they actually have online phishing guides at Paperless Post and at Punchbowl that really walk you through exactly what a real invitation should look like versus a fake one, so you can compare. At Paperless Post and Punchbowl, they actually have emails set up that you can forward your invite to. So one is phishing@paperlesspost.com. The other is help@punchbowl.com. Meaning if you're not sure and you don't know the person well enough, you can forward it directly to the company. They'll tell you yes or no, this is a legitimate invitation that you have received. Evite gave us some additional information, basically just letting us know that if it feels like vague, if it's generic, probably not a real invitation. These days, hosts over communicate when it comes. They're like, you park here, you can bring this, wear this kind of shoe, wear a shoe with, there's a lot of detail. So if it's an Evite that just sounds a little vague, that's another red flag.
You know there are people watching and have that sinking feeling that, you know what, I may have clicked on one of these. What happens if you do accidentally click? Is there anything you can do?
Jump onto your email right now and change the password. That is number one, because what they often do with these phishing emails is they're also trying to get access to your email and your contact list. Because a lot of us have banking information, sensitive information in our email account, and we are connected to so many people. They can start turning around and sending those fake invitations out. So change your password to something long, at least 10 to 12 different characters, and use the special characters, the numbers, the symbols. Make it something that's tough to guess. Also, you can go to identitytheft.gov to report the scam, but also they will tell you a step-by-step guide how to freeze your credit, how to contact your bank. This is something you should do on every account, whether it's an email or an invitation site, anything that you sign up for, especially those ticket sites. Enable two-factor authentication. The FTC says that's like putting 2 locks on your door to make sure that if the hackers get through one breach, there's a second barrier there. And then finally, anytime your phone is like, do you want to update tonight? Plug me in. Say yes, do it, because that also protects you.
Okay. And to be clear, when they steal this information, they just turn around and sell it to nefarious actors.
Often it's just floating around on the dark web, or they're using it to try to victimize more people on your behalf, using your contact list. It's a treasure trove.
Craig Melvin invited me to a barbecue.
You don't have to worry about that.
No.
I mean, you do, not other people.
All right,
We have
Vic.
5 friends.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Jill, how's the forecast looking?
Well, not great. We've got a lot of wet weather across the eastern half of the country, stormy and humid down across the southeast, that flood risk into the northeast because of the heavier downpours. It is exceptionally hot in the southwest. Temperatures will be staying up into the triple digits for a while now. And as we go into this afternoon, temperature-wise, will still be pretty hot out west in the 80s and 90s. The East Coast with all those clouds, though, only in the upper 70s. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast, guys.
All right, look, it's the sight for sore eyes.
Come on, Jill, we left your spot. Oh, she left.
No, she's getting across the street.
Oh, across the street.
We didn't know what
we didn't know what.
happening.
Okay, sorry.
She'll be back. We'll see Dylan in a second.
Hi, Nelly. Look at your cute pants.
Is that a thing?
You know, you were so good. The Lush Life, the dance you did with Zara Larson.
What made you think of that?
Whenever I see it, I think about that moment. It was so great. How you nailed that out there. My kids do that dance every day.
It's a thing.
You're not as good as Chanel, but keep trying, girls. First up on Pop Star today, guys, good morning. We'll start with Beyonce. The Grammy winner sent the Bay Hive buzzing over the weekend with the surprise release of her first new song in 2 years.
It's something about that look you give me, making me feel that young love inside. It's something about that feeling you give me, I can't resist them butterflies. You need a woman holding you down whenever, wherever, however, whatever. I'll be right by your side. See, I just wanna love you, boy, if you don't mind, just kicking this little game of mine. And he said,
Like Badonka Donk. That's the name of the new Beyonce track.
Morning Dew Donk?
Yeah.
Morning Dew.
Morning Dew Dunk.
In parentheses.
Yeah.
Wait, can we get some
My
now?
body.
I don't know. I honestly, it's not like a badonka donk. That would be.
Well,
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't know.
What else does Donk?
Hold on, let me go call Beyonce. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're our Beyonce.
Yeah.
That was a lyric video filled with some old footage there. Longtime fans have been waiting for the official release of that song for years because it was recorded in 2013. It leaked on social media in 2023, where it went viral and even inspired a TikTok dance. Beyonce's production company confirmed Morning Dew Donk will be included in the upcoming 20th anniversary release of B-Day, Beyonce's Grammy Award-winning second album. The special reissue is coming out September 4th. That's the same date the hit record came out 2 decades earlier. It also happens to be Beyonce's birthday.
Wow.
A lot going on there. We have to see if Queen Bey includes any more new music on that release.
We're going to get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
Go follow
We'll have it for you.
You can do some research.
Next up is Harry Styles. The Grammy winner is adding a new accolade to his list of accomplishments.
Morning Dew Donk.
All right, Harry has been awarded a Guinness World Record for the longest run of concerts at Wembley Stadium. The pop star just finished 12 sold-out shows of his Together Together tour at the iconic venue, beating Coldplay's previous record of 10 nights. Harry wrapped up his Wembley run on Saturday, where he took a moment to pay tribute to his One Direction bandmates on stage.
I want to thank Niall, Louis, Zayn, and my dear friend Liam. For these nights and everything that I learned in this time, the friendship, everything. None of this would be possible. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Very cool there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of shows. That's what he's doing now. Harry's going around playing like not that many cities, but he's doing long. He's got 3 months here at the Garden.
Yeah. He's coming here in September,
He'll
right?
be there till
To the
Halloween.
plaza?
No.
No, at Madison Square Garden. You know where Taylor and Travis got married? Their venue. That's how it's going to be referred to now.
Their venue.
You going to go see the Knicks game at Taylor and Travis?
By the way, did you see the Barclays Center's tweet?
No.
It's like, oh, we have a wonderful, we can have a great wedding venue here. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it could be a thing. Next up, The Odyssey. It's one of the most anticipated movies of the year, and the star-studded cast came out in full fashion over the weekend at the film's London premiere. And this morning, we've got another inside look at the epic drama, courtesy of Tom Holland, the actor, posting a behind-the-scenes video training for a fight scene before taking it to the edge of a cliff. Tom plays the son of the Greek king Odysseus, who, of course, is played by Matt Damon. The Odyssey comes out next Friday, and we're going to have we're going to have the cast join us variously throughout the week.
It's big.
Cool.
Can't wait to see that. I'm sorry? Okay. What's that? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's all of Pop
No,
Star.
the whole cast is coming.
No, they said that was no more
They
Pop
did?
Star.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, you guys, I feel like we've all been donked in the head, and we don't know. We just are like so
When I'm talking and then they're talking, it all goes wrong.
That was
But I think that was we're out of time.
Hey, the hot dog eating champs are here.
Oh, hot dog, donk.
I'll put the rest
they're
of
here.
Pop Star on my Instagram.
There they are.
Oh, it's raining too. Great. Right after local 9/11.
Wait, boy.
Hey guys, we're all abuzz with World Cup everything. I've made my way over right behind you to the New York, New Jersey World Cup 26 in Telemundo Fan Village, which opens today here in the rain at Rockefeller Center. It is a global gathering place for soccer fans that will feature live match broadcasts and all kinds of exclusive getaways and activities, giveaways and activities. And take a look behind me, guys. The Lego Group has constructed their biggest ever mobile build here with a 23-foot version of the official FIFA World Cup trophy. Good thing Legos are waterproof. It's made up of more than 1.3 million Lego bricks, a massive feat. That took more than 7,000 hours for the team to build. So if you're in the area, make sure you come on out and celebrate the World Cup with the ultimate fan experience. It is just so, so cool. And guys, even better, the folks at Lego made me my own personal mini figurine. You see the resemblance? The hair is spot on, doesn't move in the rain. Want to make sure that you guys see that you had your own mini-me's made for you as well. So don't forget, you can catch tonight's game and every World Cup match in Spanish on Telemundo and Peacock. Guys, you got your little figurines there?
Not yet. I think
so cute.
they're
That's
sending them
cute,
over.
Dill.
We don't know which one is which.
Maybe they don't want to be out in the rain.
Probably not. Thank you, Dill.
We'll figure that part out. Guys, though, before we get to something else I want to show you here, I want to get to the forecast because it is nasty. As we are all standing out in the rain is going to continue off and on throughout the Northeast today with that flood risk potential. It's showery and stormy down in the Southeast. Out west, it's sunny, but extremely hot, triple-digit heat. And as we get into the middle of the week, the heat continues out in the Southwest. The storms move through the upper Midwest. We'll dry things out for the East Coast, see nice, comfortable temperatures in the 70s and 80s. And then we'll finish off the week with another round of rain making its way into the Northeast, the interior Northeast, and it's still staying hot out in the Southwest. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. Okay, we're now over here, and that is your latest forecast. But guys, staying on the whole World Cup theme, I have made my way now to the Bank of America Fan Experience tent where you can get brand new World Cup fan bands starting today. These have become such a hit. They've gone viral throughout the tournament with more than 1 million bands already given out. So the new bands actually mark the beginning of the knockout rounds of the tournament and include beads that are inspired by iconic host cities, landmarks, national team colors, big events that have happened through the World Cup. And you can come on down here and create your own custom band for free. It's free. It goes now until July 19th. And I've got mine here cheering on Team USA here. Look at that. Aren't these awesome?
That's cool. That's cool.
Greg Carson, back to you.
Love that.
I'll make you a band.
Free is always good. We're joined now in the plaza by two champions who are chowing down those big hot dogs over the weekend. Joey Chestnut and Mickey Sudo, both of them once again beating that field in that terrible weather. The Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest on Coney Island. Guys, good to see you.
Record holder Joey Chestnut, he took down 66 hot dogs to claim the men's mustard belt for the 18th time. And for the women, it was the aforementioned Mickey Sudo. She downed nearly 39 hot dogs for her record 12th victory. Wow. Again, good morning to you, both of you. The annual tradition continues.
Good to be here.
How you feeling?
Feeling old.
I gotta say, we've been doing this a long time with you, Jaws. Like, every time you come, you look better than you feel like you're like reversing. Like,
oh my God,
I've seen you beat up the day after.
Yeah, well, this is 2 days after, so I'm still feeling a little bit rough, but dude, I still love it. I'm kind of Peter Pan, and I'm trying to hang in there as long as I can.
Mickey, I was just saying to you a few minutes ago, I mean, you guys have been at the top of this game for so long. You would think at some point, though, there would be like some younger like woman out there who's like trying to practice on the weekends, scarfing down 6 or 10. You've been dominant for so long.
Especially on the women's side. But I do feel the pressure. In my mind, there's young talent nipping at my heels, so I have to compete like that.
Charles, it's been almost 20 years since you won your first in 07. Just throughout the last 2 decades, how have you changed how you do this? Have you added a new methodology or soaking the buns, or have you changed it up?
I've changed. Oh, definitely. My practice, I practice a little bit less. I focus a little bit more on my cardio. But yeah, really, it's I'm older, so when I put on the weight, it's a lot harder to get rid of it. So it's I worry about my weight a little bit more.
Mickey, speaking of training, like how do you get ready every year? How do you prepare for this competition every year?
My husband competes on the men's side, so we just line up 10 minutes worth of hot dog and practice like we play in our backyard.
Wow.
I always ask you this, but do you eat hot dogs all year round, or do you save it up for the 4th of the week?
Oh, I still love them.
I can't believe you say that.
Dude, I love going to baseball games, eating a hot dog, having a couple beers. It's just.
Well, you don't eat 66 of them at a Yankee game.
Not
How many do you eat just in a normal baseball?
I've done some 9 inning, 9 hot dog challenges.
Okay, all right. He'll do 9 and 9. Okay, you guys gonna do it again next year?
Oh, you can bet I'll be back.
Oh man. All right. We'll probably see you back here next year.
The 2 champs. Mickey going for her 6th next year in a row, which would be amazing.
Joey, Mickey, congrats again. Thank you for continuing the tradition and stopping by the plaza, especially on a morning like this. Much more ahead here on a Monday morning, including an extremely rare look at the ancient Dead Sea Scrolls locked away for decades in a secret vault until now. Our Keir Simmons giving us an exclusive tour. But first, this is Today on NBC. All right, welcome back. This morning, we are getting a rare look at a biblical treasure more than 2,000 years old.
The book of Isaiah from the Old Testament is one of the foundations of Christianity.
Well, now an original scroll, one of the famed Dead Sea Scrolls, is on display for the first time in nearly half a century. Keir Simmons was given exclusive access to see it up close.
Hey there, good morning. In this biblical landscape overlooking the Dead Sea, a manuscript 2 millennia old was discovered during the last century. This year, for the first time since 1968, it's been put on display in its entirety, which is kind of magical because it speaks directly to us now, in this era, about war and peace.
Biblical words known to Jesus himself, one of the original Dead Sea Scrolls, the great Isaiah scroll, close enough to touch. Here in the holy city of Jerusalem, at the Israel Museum, it's been kept in a secure vault.
And I'm going to open it especially for you.
Now, for the first time in decades, it's been on display in this specially created climate-controlled room, where curator Hagit Mehoz gives us unique access to the entire Isaiah scroll. The 24-foot-long manuscript is the oldest surviving complete biblical text, on display for the first time in more than 50 years. So perfect. Its story of the prophet Isaiah was an inspiration for early Christians, telling of exile, a coming Messiah, and then an age of peace.
A nation won't fight nation. And really, it's one of my big wishes.
A nation won't fight a nation. And turn swords into plowshares, it later famously says.
And it's amazing because the prophecies of Isaiah, touching us today.
Yeah. But as the Iran war erupted, the precious scroll was returned to the vault.
With such extraordinary, rare object, we couldn't, leave it here, and we had to take it to extra shelter.
Now with the ceasefire displayed once again, the scroll's story is interwoven with the history of war. In 1949, it was unrolled for the cameras in Washington, D.C. by an Assyrian bishop who had brought it to America as conflict ravaged the Middle East. Our journey took us to the Dead Sea, where the scroll was first discovered, to meet archaeologist Dr. Oren Gutfeld, an expert in the ancient Jewish sect who wrote the Dead Sea Scrolls.
So as you can see, the community is isolated from all the other area. The cave is over here. Let's climb.
He takes us to the caves where they were hidden in clay vases for thousands of years.
This is the original path to the entrance of the cave. And look, there are still pottery sherds that tells us that this cave was...
This is from...
This is at least 2,000 years old.
Even back then, the scrolls had to be protected from a violent world. The Jewish people feared the Romans were coming.
You stand here and you realize they thought these ideas were so important that they needed to be protected in a place like this.
Yes, that's correct.
And they would put themselves through coming up here.
So they were probably thinking about the future, not about themselves, but about the future.
Believing that God had a different plan.
Nation shall not fight nation. Turn sword into plowshares. These are ideas they wanted us to hear.
Yes.
The great Isaiah scroll survived all this. It tells a story of healing in its words and its history.
The Dead Sea Scrolls discovered here weren't just written as a kind of message to people in the future. They were used by the folks who wrote them as guidance for their lives, which is sad and hopeful that now today we're grappling with the same challenges of conflict. Guys?
All right, our chief international correspondent, Keir Simmons. What a view there. First,
it was like watching Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was so cool.
I know. Wow. All right.
With great lengths.
Okay, well, now that we've given you a little history lesson, how about we sell you some stuff? The hottest summer styles for men and women. And get this, folks.
Well priced.
Under $50. Our Shop Today team sharing their top fashion picks. But first, this is Today on NBC. We're back with a summer fashion edition of What to Shop this week. From backyard barbecues to those beach weekends, we've got all the must-have items to refresh your wardrobe and also enjoy the sunshine as well when it comes back for folks here in the Northeast at least. Here to walk us through these picks, all from Walmart, Shop Today fashion and lifestyle contributor Chassie Post. And remember, you scan that QR code that's at the bottom of the screen to shop along. Always good to see you.
Good morning. And first up, we've got the solution to your I don't know what to wear this summer problem.
Yeah.
And it comes in the form of just an adorable and really on-trend little sundress. And this is from Walmart's brand Time and True.
Okay.
And I mean, it's the perfect throw-in and go dress. And you can see in this photo here, Craig, that we've got some really elevated details.
Yeah.
We've got, you know, a great little gathered bodice and little shirred, smocked waistline that just is so flattering for all figures and also great for all ages.
And when the late summer nights start to get a little cooler, you've got these jackets.
And just $28 for the dress. And yes, when it gets cooler or you got to get in, you know, you AC every time you go inside and you're freezing, we have the perfect Levi's classic jacket, but this one has a flattering twist because it's got a little bit of an oversized silhouette. So it's nice and roomy. It's a little bit longer. It hits just below the hip, which I think is really flattering. Comes in 2 washes. And I mean, this is a wardrobe staple. You're going to wear it all year long, and it's just $42. Really, really high quality.
This next one combines a little fashion with a little function.
Yeah, I love this. I'm so excited about it. This is the swim dress, which is having a huge moment.
The swim dress.
The swim dress. And here is why, because it gives you a little bit more coverage, but without sacrificing style. So check out these photos here. I mean, they look so fabulous.
This woman
here.
on the left tried on everything.
Exactly. This is one of our producers' moms and one of
a lot of free clothes out of this thing.
Right, and one of our producers. And they both look equally as fabulous.
Yeah,
I love that it's got that one shoulder. I love, you know, the easy streamlined silhouette. And underneath, they've got a little brief. And it's got 20% spandex, so it keeps you comfortable. And just about $25. So
That's a good deal.
love.
Sun protection, paramount.
Okay, so
these are cool.
These are great. So this is a Shop Today team
This
favorite
kind of looks
brand.
like one Savannah has.
I know.
Savannah's
It is also,
got a hat like
I
that.
mean, a mega bestseller. It's cute. And also, it is packable. I mean, check it out. Look,
it folds and rolls
up into this little roll.
That's cool.
And I mean, you got to see how stylish this is. Can you check out our photo here? Now, here we have one of our producers' grandmothers.
I love that. That's a great picture.
So chic in that. And you know what else is great about this? It doesn't have a top. So, you know, no more hat hair. So if you wear a ponytail or a little bun, And again, just roll it up and throw it in your bag, and it's $16.
Right. So if you lose it or leave it at the beach, it's not like you're out $100.
Exactly. Okay.
Finally, something for the guys.
You're gonna love this one. So
rugby shirts seem to be having a moment again.
Such a big moment, and this is from Walmart's brand Free Assembly, and you've got to check out this photo because again, it looks great on all ages. Here we have our producer Alexa's dad, looking very stylish, paired with just a pair of shorts. But, you know, you can wear these, as you see, with jeans, with linen pants, and feel it, Craig. Really, really soft.
Really soft, you're right.
I know, and I think it looks a whole lot like a very expensive designer brand, but it's just $30. So I have both in my cart for my son and my husband. I think they're so cute.
Well, you're a good mom and wife.
I am.
Chassie Post, thank you. Chassie, thanks as always. To shop these items and more pieces from the Walmart collection here, all you do is scan the QR code bottom of your screen, or you can do it the old-fashioned way, today.com/shop. We should mention Today earns a commission on purchases made through the QR links and codes on our website. We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC. It's a cute little Lego you got there. That's Lego
Do you
Dylan?
see?
It's
Her
Lego
hair doesn't
Dylan.
move, much like mine.
It's good. Helmet head, literally. It's so cute.
Stick around. Packed third hour coming up, including some great new summer beach reads.
I hope the next hour you have better luck than our first 2 hours. We were dragging today.
It's a Monday.
It is. Oh, there she is. Here's your local news and weather.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.